My go-to hat brand has been Cody James, simply because Cody James is a good brand just like any other brand, but they had fantastic entry-level felt hats. So we're talking about cheapest bottom of the barrel hat that you can get that looks decent, feels great, looks great, and doesn't break the bank. That would be a Cody James hat. You can get a Cody James felt hat for about $89.99, so $90, which is not too bad considering other folks, some of the bigger dogs, American Hats, Resistol, Rodeo King. You're talking about $150 for their base level hat, and then it just moves up from there. Now, I'm currently wearing Ariat. If you want to watch my review on that one, this is a 6X. It is a nicer quality hat, but we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about my chocolate hat. And that, my friends, is this guy right here. This is the Cody James 3X wool felt hat from Boot Barn. It's a good looking hat. I shaped this one myself, and I will actually show you some of the footage of me shaping it. They do sell stuff that it's a little more like this, and so this is the one I go for, right? It's very much like this. It's a little bit more narrow, but it's very much like this. And this, my friends, is the chocolate hat in the 3X Cody James wool felt hat with the felt hat band, which is one of my favorites. The felt hat band is one of my favorites. So I think it looks pretty good. I am a big fan of the color. I have not had this color yet, so I'm pretty happy about it. So I could have gotten this shaped at the Boot Barn, but I decided that I was gonna hold off and shape it here at home in front of the camera so that you could see what I'm doing, so that if perchance you're not close to a Boot Barn, or let's just say that you buy something else and it's not from your Western store that you purchase it from, but you purchase it online, okay? This is how I was able to shape it. So if you have some of the same equipment as I do, you could probably get this done at your home just as I did. So let's check it out. A basic steamer, and I'm gonna take it to the hat so that I can reshape it. And I'm only reshaping the brim. I am not reshaping the crown whatsoever, because these are 3X hats, so they're 100% wool. They're not the kind of hat that would take reshaping the crown very well. In other words, it will definitely leave a lot of creases that came there the first time, and it's very hard to undo. But when it comes to higher felt fur hats, then you're talking about stuff that can be reshaped no problem. So the fact that you could still do the brim is pretty awesome. And so that's why I'm bringing it here to you guys to show you. And obviously I'm not going to keep you here the whole time. I am going to speed through this, cut to the finished parts, but you're going to keep it on here for a while. As you can see, I've been talking for a couple minutes, and it's starting to get soft. It's not there yet. I can feel it. Now, some folks say you should only do this on one side. I've done it on both sides, and I have not had any deleterious effects, right? Nothing bad has happened to any of the hats that I have shaped. Now, I don't do it all the time. I'm here to do one shot, here to knock it out for one shot, and then I'm done, right? So I just reshape the front of the brim is all I'm really trying to do is just reshape the front of the brim. That's all I'm really trying to do. Now, I have taken it all the way down and made the whole thing flat and started from scratch when it comes to the brim, but still, it's a one or two time thing, and then I'm done. And so that's how I shaped this hat. One of the things that I wanted to point out is the way that this thing fits well, and what I'm looking for when I purchase a hat is I want it to come down to the ear. In other words, I don't want it too high above the ear. I don't like for it to sit too high like this, right? Because then I already have a long face, and I'm a little heavier right now, so it's a little bit rounder, but still, it's long. So, and then this elongates that face. So something that could sit a little bit lower is what's going to fit real nice. So I'm looking for something that I could put, this middle portion right here is hitting the top of my head, and you'll see it comes right down to my ears. It's not fitting over my ears and looking sloppy. It's just right on, it's just right there. It's just barely touching it. So that's what I'm looking for when I get a hat, right above the eyebrows. So it's not, you know, it's not way back here, and it's not too low where I'm just trying to hide my eyes because I got something. I don't have nothing to hide. The idea here is that I want it to fit right on my head, so it just looks good. And this it looks good. And if you don't know what I'm looking at, as I always say in my videos, I'm looking at my monitor down here so I can make sure I know what I'm looking at when I'm doing what I'm doing. Again, I love this. I love that. That's that wool felt hat band. This, on the other hand, is like a leather hat band that you can get from Amazon.com. That's where I got it from. It is 100% leather. I prefer the hat band that comes from the felt itself. If I can't get that, then yeah, I like this better. I like it better than a ribbon. So I like this. It's a great look. It's a great look. If you want one of these, you can go down to the Boot Barn yourself and find one. Again, you can have it shaped at the Boot Barn. They will take care of you. They can shape it for you. Again, if you purchase your hat from the Boot Barn, you can get it shaped for free. You don't have to worry about it. If you didn't buy a hat from the Boot Barn, but you wanted to get it shaped and there's one in your town, you can go and ask and see if they charge for that. Most other Western wear stores do have a shaper that will shape it for you for a small fee, $10, $15, something like that. So it's worth asking. But that is all that I have for you on this Cody James 3X wool felt hat. I really like it. This is my third Cody James hat. I enjoy them. I like them a lot. They're really great. They look really great. But now if you ask me, I prefer over the leather sweatband this cotton cloth sweatband instead, because it can do some of that sweat wicking, whereas the leather sweatband actually makes me sweat. But I talk about that in other videos. So if you like it, like and subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff that you know to do, and I will see you guys on the next one.